After everything that happened this season, Marinette will finally have to face one of the most difficult decisions of her life. Continue protecting Adrien from the truth, or accept that her lies could also end up destroying the people she loves most. As Alia begins questioning everything she knows about Ladybug, the new holder of the butterfly Miraculous once again proves that she is several steps ahead of the heroes. And although Marinette comes up with an elaborate plan to uncover her identity, everything goes terribly wrong when Nemesis appears and the heroes discover something even more troubling. Cerise can transform into anyone. So, after a season filled with secrets, lies, new threats, and a truth that still remains hidden from Adrien, we have reached the end of Miraculous Ladybug Season 6. And what happens here could completely change the course of next season.
Je m'appelle Marinette. Miraculous.
It all begins with Alia creating illusions that recreate the final battle against Monarch, as she tries to figure out how Gabriel Agreste helped defeat him. After several attempts to uncover the truth, her family interrupts her and asks her to join them for dinner. At one point, Alia overlays Monarch's image with Gabriel's, and finally discovers the truth. Later, Marinette returns from a mission and tries to sneak in without making a sound. However, her parents catch her and welcome her with some freshly baked bread, assuming she must be hungry after the mission. They also tell her how grateful they are that she trusted them with her secret and offer to wash her suit if she ever needs them to. They are soon interrupted by a call from Adrien, prompting Tom to say that he was probably worried about her too. Adrien does not know her secret. Only Alia and her parents know. Sabine decides to give her some privacy. Tiki says that telling her parents the truth was a good decision, but Marinette is not so sure. She can see how worried they become every time someone is akumatized. She is then interrupted by a message from Alia, asking if they can meet and talk. But Marinette ignores it. Tiki asks whether she no longer enjoys talking to her boyfriend and her best friend. Marinette begins to panic and explains that she cannot talk to either of them because her lies are becoming too much for her to handle. On the one hand, telling Adrien that his father was Monarch would destroy him more than ever. On the other hand, if she tells Alia, Alia would have to carry the weight of that lie herself. And since Alia hates lying, there is always a chance that she might tell Adrien the whole truth. Before long, Adrien calls her again. This time, she finally answers. When he sees her, Adrien asks if she is all right because she looks stressed. Marinette pretends that everything is fine. She then asks her boyfriend what is going on, and Adrien shows her what he has been working on. He explains that now that he understands his father better, he would like to turn several rooms in his home into a museum honoring Gabriel. He wants to display some of the jewelry Gabriel designed and accept the mayor's offer to build a statue in his honor, which he plans to place in the garden. Marinette's drawing will be used for the poster. After hearing this, Marinette refuses and explains that Gabriel does not deserve it. She still cannot get over the fact that he forbade Adrien from attending school, having friends, and even being with her. Adrien explains that thanks to the documentary they made together, he can finally live in peace because he now understands that everything his father did was out of love. He shows her some of Natalie's statements and once again thanks Marinette for the documentary and for helping him understand that his father was not a bad person. After hearing this, Marinette asks Adrien if he truly believes living in his father's shadow is a good idea, adding that she does not think it is healthy for him. Adrien seriously tells her that he does not understand what is going on, especially since she was the one who told him that only he could decide how to live his life. He then says goodbye and ends the call. Once the call is over, Marinette is startled to hear Alia knocking at her door. Marinette tries to explain that she just returned from a mission and that she was planning to answer her message, but she wanted to get some sleep first. Alia ignores the excuse and transforms, telling Marinette that she knows she is hiding a secret involving Adrien. She knows Marinette does not want to tell her, but Alia always searches for the truth. That is why she has been recreating the scene in which Gabriel supposedly helped defeat Monarch. However, none of it makes sense, except for what she is about to show her. Alia creates an illusion showing how, after Monarch takes Ladybug's earrings, he transforms and reveals himself to be Gabriel. After seeing this, Marinette asks why she would lie to Alia, her boyfriend, and the entire world. Alia replies that she believes it is possible because she knows her friend would sacrifice herself to protect everyone, even at the expense of her own emotional well-being. Still trying to hide the truth, Marinette asks whether Alia does not think her life is already complicated enough. Surprised, Alia asks why she feels that way. Marinette finally breaks down and reveals all her fears. The burden of failing to recover the butterfly Miraculous is becoming too much for her, because they know nothing about its new holder. They do not know what this person wants, but Marinette knows they are targeting her because they have already broken into her home. She also explains that she is not the only one who is worried. Her parents are too. Seeing how overwhelmed she is, Alia approaches her friend. Marinette then tells her that she has a plan, but she does not know if Alia will want to hear it because it is extremely dangerous. Alia replies that if it can help save Paris, she wants to hear it. That is when Marinette explains that the plan will require her to create 2 Marinettes. Meanwhile, Adrien tells Plagg how strange his girlfriend has been acting, especially since she was the one who worked so hard to convince him that his father was actually a good person. Plagg replies that he agrees with Marinette. Before they can continue, Ladybug calls them. Pegasus, Rooster Bold, and Cat Noir arrive at Marinette's home, where Marinette welcomes them. Confused, they ask Ladybug why they have been brought there. Suddenly, a second Marinette appears. Ladybug explains that the Marinette who greeted them was an illusion, and that she volunteered to help because she is tired of the new monarch akumatizing her entire family, including Marinette herself. Their plan is to have the illusion akumatized. Most of them are confused because they know the illusion will disappear if anyone touches it. That is where Rooster Bold comes in. They need him to create a superpower that will allow them to touch the illusion. He grants them the power to touch a layer of air whenever they attempt to make contact with it. The power works, allowing them to continue explaining the plan. Now the illusion must experience an emotion powerful enough to attract the butterfly Miraculous holder's attention. Cat Noir briefly becomes distracted by Marinette's torn-up drawing of Gabriel before returning his attention to the conversation. Ladybug will pretend to be defeated by the illusion of Marinette, who will then take her earrings. Alarmed, the others worry that Ladybug's identity will be exposed, but she has already accounted for that. She demonstrates how Sabrina will retrieve the earrings using her ball. When the fake Marinette delivers the earrings to the new monarch, Ryuko and Polymouse will follow her. Once they locate the hideout, they will send the others its location. The remaining Miraculous holders will wait for the signal, then travel through Pegasus's portals and capture the person behind everything. The plan seems perfect. Before putting it into action, Ladybug activates her magical charm and gives it to Reina Rouge for safekeeping. Marinette begins sobbing uncontrollably, wondering why Alia would betray her like this. She is soon akumatized and takes the name Nemesis.
Nemesis.
She goes looking for Alia, but cannot find her. Ladybug appears and tries to calm the situation, but a physical battle quickly breaks out. As Alia controls the illusion, she has it confront Ladybug about her lies. Several Miraculous holders are quickly defeated, and as the fight continues, one of Nemesis's beams strikes Ladybug, causing her body to turn to stone. Nemesis takes her earrings while Pegasus carries the petrified Ladybug to safety. Ryuko is now waiting inside a fountain in her water form, expecting the butterfly Miraculous holder to arrive. However, a young boy picks up the earrings and wraps them inside a candy wrapper. Ryuko follows him, but the boy drops the wrapped earrings into a mailbox, where a firefighter retrieves them. Ryuko then loses track of the earrings among several other firefighters at a fire station. Someone else leaves the wrapper on a table, where a pregnant woman picks it up and heads into the catacombs. Once there, she opens the wrapper. The pregnant woman tells Nemesis that she must make sure the earrings are real and orders her to reverse Ladybug's petrification. Nemesis obeys the order, and Tiki appears before the pregnant woman. Realizing that it is the genuine Miraculous, the woman becomes excited. Polymouse emerges from one of the earrings and sends her location to the others. Sabrina retrieves the earrings. Pegasus opens portals to bring in the remaining Miraculous holders, and the chase begins. Meanwhile, Marinette transforms into Ladybug. Pegasus transports them to the catacombs, where they join the pursuit. Ladybug follows the woman but runs into King Monkey and asks whether he has seen her. He claims that the woman went in a different direction. Ladybug orders him to follow her while she takes another route, hoping to leave the woman with nowhere to escape. Instead, Ladybug finds a room engulfed in flames, containing all of Cerise's journals. She ignores the room when she notices shadows running away and hiding nearby. However, her attempts to follow them lead nowhere, as she only keeps running into her own teammates. Confused, she wonders how the woman managed to escape. Rena Rouge asks Ladybug if she should make the illusion disappear, but Ladybug tells her not to. They need to pretend that they have defeated Nemesis to avoid raising suspicion. They leave the catacombs, and after Ladybug delivers an inspiring message about forgiveness, the illusion is de-akumatized. Ladybug then throws her magical charm into the air. Ladybug, Alia, and the illusion of Marinette return to Marinette's room. Rooster Bowl deactivates his power, and Alia does the same. Before long, an argument begins. Alia asks Marinette whether what she said earlier was true, whether Monarch really was Gabriel Agreste, and whether Marinette lied to her. Marinette replies that, technically, she never lied. Alia agrees. Marinette merely withheld the truth and manipulated her to avoid answering her questions. However, Marinette explains that she did not want her friend to carry the burden of her secrets. Alia tells Marinette that she cannot make that decision for her, just as she cannot decide what is best for Adrien. She believes Marinette should tell him the truth. Marinette refuses because revealing it would break Adrien's heart. Alia promises that she will not tell Adrien the truth, but makes it clear that Marinette cannot count on her to play along with her lies. As she leaves, Alia tells her that she will continue serving as her backup, but if Marinette wants them to remain friends, she must never lie to her again. Later, at the abandoned train station, Ladybug and the other Miraculous holders discuss what happened. They were unable to uncover any new information about the pregnant woman. Ladybug also asks King Monkey whether he noticed anything unusual when he saw her, but he replies that he saw nothing, because he never crossed paths with the woman. Ladybug finds this strange because she ran into King Monkey, and he told her that he had seen the woman. King Monkey insists that he did not see her until everyone ended up together in the same place. This leaves Ladybug deeply unsettled as she wonders who she actually encountered. That is when everyone realizes that the holder of the butterfly Miraculous can transform into anyone. They do not know how, but now they have an advantage and must develop a new secret protocol. Although the heroes believe they have finally found a clue about the new holder of the butterfly Miraculous, they have actually uncovered something far more dangerous. This proves that Cerise does not need to hide in one specific place, because she can be anyone. Throughout the entire season, we have watched her manipulate situations, assume different identities, and remain one step ahead of Ladybug. But now we know that she can even impersonate someone the heroes know. Even more disturbing is the fact that when Ladybug reaches the catacombs, she discovers a room engulfed in flames containing all of Cerise's journals. Yet Cerise still manages to escape without leaving them virtually any clues. That is why, if this story continues in Season 7, the real problem may not be discovering where Cerise is, but figuring out who Cerise is every time she appears before them. After everything that has happened, Ladybug can no longer fully trust what she sees. And that could turn any of her allies, even someone very close to Marinette, into Cerise's next target. Season 6 ends with the creation of a new secret protocol. But in Season 7, the true challenge may be discovering whether that protocol can work when the enemy can become anyone. And once again, Aglaé is nowhere to be seen.